Hello everybody. I came here today to talk about a topic that I've seen that is going around a lot, and there's a documentary about it, and it's about Ruby Frankie. And normally I don't mention too much about content creators and what people do on the internet, and it has come to that it is not okay for you to abuse your kids, and using religion is the worst thing you can do. I know there's been wars because of religion, with how zealous people get, and there is a fine line between religion and just doing something wrong and not being held accountable. Based on her diary entries, which I was able to listen to through another content creator, it showed that she was all for it. And she may say that, oh, she didn't realize she was being deceived. No, she did. Because when you use language a certain way and going into in-depth detail in your thought process, when you write things down, that is what you're thinking, especially in a diary. The oddest thing though is, why would you plan it out and seem like you're like a third person? I get the whole third person kind of thing. My daughter does it, but she's 4. She talks in third person. But a grown adult, why referring yourself to a third person? I feel like the whole thing is she was controlling. And yes, she was listening to Jody, but she was the one who's carrying out those actions, even when Jody was not there. There were so many times that people could have called CPS. I did a video on CPS, on why not to call CPS, but this specific situation needed for CPS to go through to do a wellness check, because this was clearly abuse. And the first time he escaped, it saddened me that you can go and walk the side of the road and no one stop and be like, oh, little kid, you're okay. You know, you could physically tell that the little one was abused. And I rooted so much that he escaped, because I watched the documentary as well. But when they caught him, it really hurt my heart, because kids should not go through that. And God did not do this. God would never do this. God wouldn't put it on someone's heart to abuse your kid. You know, you're there to guide your kid, to show them the right and the wrong. And this one shows how parents sometimes get so involved in what they're into that it clouds their thinking, their rationale. And she knew they were wrong, because it said it in her diary that if they would get called to the police station and they came, they would get arrested. Literally said it in the diary, which means that they knew what they were doing was wrong, but yet they did it. You know, I'm gonna do part 2, because I'm not gonna make this one too long, because I am gonna post it on TikTok. Alrighty, bye.